Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is DOLA DISU, and on this channel I share lifestyle and event content. Today I'll be sharing with you tips on how to do a DIY facial mask or scrub using oatmeal and honey. Let me show you what you need.
I'm using for this DIY, guys, is just oatmeal and honey, and I am going to be using a plastic disposable plate. My plastic disposable plate is so that I can retain it back as my own, or I can dispose it immediately after. I am also using a medium size tablespoon to measure the oatmeal. You can use any oatmeal. It's not necessary that you use this particular type. This is the one I have at home, and this is the one that is very common to buy in any local store or supermarket around. But there's the other imported ones that are also good. Everything is oatmeal, so anyone where you find, just use it. Use them. Anyone you find, just kindly use it. So I measured the size of I use my spoon for measurement of the oatmeal that I want, and then I pour it right into the disposable plates. And because I was impatient, I just went ahead to just pour some of it, but at the end of it I did measure it, and it was just 3 of that spoon into it, and I mixed it with water. Yes, that's what I'm just showing you right now. I just mix it with water. Depending on the size of your face, that's how I use it to measure. And then if you want to use it twice a day, so you can just mix and go, or you can mix for that day. So usually what I do is I mix every day I want to use. That's exactly what I'm doing. So once I've poured it into that container, into this transparent one, as you can see, the next thing I do is I just use my water. I take water now and pour it right into it. The water is not going to be so much. The reason I'm using water, I'm pouring water into it, is so that I can make it into a paste. When you make it into a paste, it makes it smooth, and I prefer making it into a paste and just pouring the honey onto it. Once it's made into a paste, it's easier to blend into your face or any other part of your body that you want to use it on, and it makes it dry faster. Just dry faster. So pour your water on it now. It should not be watery. The basic thing is that you want to make it into a paste. Once you pour your water into it, the next step you will do is that you want to pour your honey into it. Now for the honey also, I also used the spoon in measuring before I came right up. Before I brought it to the camera. So I pour the honey also into the mixed oatmeal. Remember, I mixed the oatmeal with water, and I just continue mixing it now. So I mix the honey with it. I pour it right into it, and I just keep mixing it, mixing. You have to mix it thoroughly so that it can be well blended. It can just sync with it, and then you have every part of that oatmeal, you have it soaked in honey. That's the whole point. You have it soaked in honey. I like to use this small container for my honey because I always put the honey in the freezer or fridge, and usually it always comes in a breakable bottle. The next thing I do is I begin to work it right on my face. Now for this part, I like to mix it on my face. As you can see, because I mixed the oatmeal with water, it's already formed into a paste form, and then pouring the honey on it just makes it yummy for your face, and it makes it easy to just use on your face. So right now I just keep applying it right on my face, and before that I just washed my face. Or if you don't wash your face, you can just use face towel to just clean your face. So once your face is just cleaned, you just work the oatmeal and honey onto your face. I like to do this in circular motion and just spread it on every single part of my face, everywhere, every inch, every corner. And I also like to do this on my neck, because I believe that your neck is also an extension of your body. It should not just be your face that is glowing. But this recipe is perfect, darling. So once I just work it on my face and on my neck, I leave it for a while to just get dry.
And so now that you have applied it on your face, the next thing you just need to do is just
now it is dried. You can see clearly from here that it is really dried because it is hard. One of the ways I know that it is dried is that I can touch it once I touch it on my face, I see that, oh, okay, this is hard already. You can see the way it looks. It looks very cakeish. You see all the dry parts. You see the face on it. You see the way I keep touching it. That's the way I know it's dried. You can stay for either 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or usually I stay longer. Sometimes I stay shorter. It just depends on how much time you have. So whichever way you want, just keep staying. Once it's dried, you have this cakeish look. So now I'm going to take my clean towel and then warm water and wash and use it to clean my face. Usually I do this over a sink, but because I am filming this, I have to do this in front of camera, pardon me, and I'm just going to just clear it gradually, clean it gradually. I begin to just work my face towel right into it. I don't use this towel for any other part of my body except my face, and it's really small and it's very, very soft. That's the fact I like. There's that white towel that everybody has, but I like it, but it's not as soft as this. So this one is soft, and you can see this part of my face is already having that glow that we want. So you can just keep cleaning. That's the whole point. You just keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. You just clean through, keep cleaning through. Because I am doing this in front of a camera, it takes longer, but usually it doesn't take so long when I am bent over a sink. Remember to clean your neck, and I wasn't using a mirror. Anywhere I felt that I kept it before on, I just walk my way through it and I keep cleaning it.
And that is how you do a DIY scrub using oatmeal and honey, and this is how you scrub your face after that. I really hope you like this video. If you like it, or if you like content like this, please thumbs up, and then leave comments leave your questions if you have any questions about the video. This is how my face looks afterwards. You have to do this regularly though, so get this.